Hey guys, it's the Caldwells here, and we just wanted to talk to you real quick about following up. It's very important. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, the fortune is in the follow-up, and we had some pretty big takeaways from Presley Swagerty's Millionaire by Halftime, and it's chapter 15 that we got this information, and we just wanted to hit on the biggest things that we found in this chapter.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Really, the easiest way to break this chapter down is the 3 P's: being positive, being patient, and being persistent. Pretty simple here, guys. Being positive, don't jump to the conclusion that someone is not going to buy a product, is not going to become an ambassador. By immediately saying no for them, you're putting stuff out there that you will automatically start to kind of emote that, and that is not a good thing. Being patient. Every business requires patience. For those who have made it in this industry, who have done well, it's taken time. Some people do it quickly, but there is patience in that. I mean, it may take you 3 or 4 weeks to get somebody to finally come around. It may take 3 or 4 years. So being patient, continuing to work the business is key. And then persistence. And this one is difficult for people, especially myself. I feel like I'm bugging people sometimes, right? When we go back to them and say, hey, did you get a chance to look at that video I showed you? Or did you get a chance to read that email or to take a look at the website? But if you're not persistent, if you don't go back to that person and say, hey, did you get a chance? What are you thinking? Did you get a chance to pray about this or to think on this or to look at your finances? Then you'll never be able to close that sale. You'll never be able to bring somebody on your team like you would if you were persistent.
Yes, exactly. And I think that along with persistence comes the biggest thing that I was like, what? That is brilliant that I took from this chapter. And that is the magic rule to follow up, is what he calls it. And the magic rule is always schedule the next conversation. That is the magic rule to follow up. And let me get a little bit more into detail for that. So somebody says, yeah, I'll look at your video and then I'll call you after I watch it. Say, great, call me. But if you don't call me between now and 7 o'clock Thursday, I'll call you. That's great. Always schedule the next conversation. Make sure no matter what, you've always got another conversation that's going to happen with your prospective client, business person, customer, whatever it is, and get that next conversation scheduled.
Yeah, and the final thing is, no matter what, people on our list need to stay on our list, like he said, either until we bring them onto our team or until they die. I mean, it's that simple. So every 6 months, let's go back and talk to that person. That person, even that person that says, hey, I never want to talk to you again, I never want to hear this again. 6 months from now, who knows where they are? You know, they may be in a totally different position. And I guarantee you, you will be in a different position. You will be further along in the business, ranked up higher, making more money, driving a nicer car, right? And at that point, they may say, wow, you know, I really wasn't into it when you were making $5,000 a month, but now you're making $30,000 a month. Suddenly it becomes pretty appealing. So anyway, that's what we took from chapter 15 of Millionaire by Halftime. Have a good day. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.